Today, we have a neck knife to talk about, and this is from Alan Folts. It is the Persian Minimalist. Now, I have never really been a huge neck knife fan. However, way back, way back, before I was into knives, back in my Soldier of Fortune magazine and Knives Illustrated and Blade magazine days, I had to have this neck knife. In one of those magazines, they did a review and they said it was the hottest selling knife of the year or something like that. I don't even remember if I'm trying to read what this says. I don't even know who it is, what it is. It's got something on there. I can't even read it now. It's so old. And it's got some rust on it. This just literally sits in the safe. I don't wear this or carry it at all, but it's super cool. And it was long before I got into knives, so I don't even remember any of the specs, any of the nothing. But that was my neck knife kind of time. Fast forward to today, we have this minimalist Persian style. Now, Persian style knives are not my favorite to begin with in any size, okay? However, this is kind of a cool knife. And if I wanted to get one from CRKT, because they are available now in their production versions, they actually have it in several different blade shapes. They've got the Persian, they've got a drop point, they've got a Bowie, they have a cleaver. They even have a Bowie made out of CPM 154. That's like $100. The other ones are 8 CRV, 80 CRV, and that sort of line. And they're like $29, depending on the shape. I think one of them is like $35 or something like that. They are small, and thank God they have a lanyard because it gives my pinky somewhere to hold on to. If there was no lanyard, my pinky would literally just be swinging in the breeze. But here, I get a really good grip with that bead, and I can kind of push my thumb and pull my pinky, so it really is controllable. This particular one, obviously being the custom, has a Damascus blade. It has nicer scales, kind of an epoxy resin type of scale, and just a like really nice finishing overall. Again, I've not been into the neck knife thing. I've not been into this minimalist thing, but I could see me getting one in like a drop point because it's kind of cool. They actually have a katana one that I didn't read the dimensions, but it was a much bigger blade. So what are we talking about size-wise here? We're talking about 5 7/8 overall with a 2.79 inch blade, which gives you 2.6 inches of cutting edge. So it is small. Like there's no questions about that. The knife itself weighs in at 2.3 ounces. Let me zoom out a little bit. 2.3 ounces. Overall package is 3.1, 3.2. Okay? It does fit rather well in the hand. Again, this Persian style is not for me, but in a drop point, I could see this being a very user-friendly, capable knife of doing a lot of work with. And when you go to the knife shows and stuff like that, you do see a lot of people with this knife or similar knives because this handle is very distinctive and you see it hanging from several people as you're walking around a knife show or a gun show. These neck knives seem to be the thing where everybody pulls them out of their shirts and displays them and walks around with them. And, it's not my thing. Okay. What I did find interesting is on the CRKT website, you can buy different colored sheaths and different colored handles, right? So you could get a black handled G10 knife with a green sheath or vice versa. And you can mix and match, which I thought was kind of cool. It's like $10 for an extra sheath. So if you want one, like $10 to mix and match the colors. And I believe, I'm totally spacing it right now, but I think the paracord is also in the color of the sheath, right? This is black and black. Green would have green paracord, things like that. So it's kind of fun. You can mix and match. And for $30 or $40, a knife, if this was your thing, you could have multiples, right? All right, let me get that out of the way there. Give you a couple of quick size comparisons. Not a lot to talk about on this one. I have one more Allen Folts custom down below the table here that is a prototype, and I will talk about that at a different video. And then at that video, I'll go into some more details about Allen as a maker in general. I believe he's out in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So Spider-Godelica. Now, I do own a few fixed blades. This is one from Jim Skelton that he made. This is the Mini Hellraiser. I do have a Mini Hellraiser from Red Horse, but it's in a different drawer, so I didn't pull that out. But again, this is also kind of a horizontal carry sheath, which again is not really my style. But this handle glows in the dark, so I had to buy it. I know, I am weak. Here it is with a AA battery, again, just for a quick size comparison. So there you go. I think I have a CRKT playlist, so I'll put that in here. And I will also put this in my fixed blade playlist. So this came to me from my friend Kyle. So Kyle, thanks for sending this in, and thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have a neck knife of any kind. Let me know down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Do you think they're cool, or do you think they're kind of silly?